Hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Pokemon White. Last time, we defeated the Castelia City Gym Leader Berg, rather awkwardly. Apparently you're gonna give me a Leaf Stone. I just kinda started running around and talking to random NPCs without really thinking about what I was doing. Alright. So if you want a free Fire, Water, or Grass Evolutionary Stone, talk to this guy. And that will, I suppose imply that you can evolve your elemental monkey that you may or may not have picked up way a million years ago back at the beginning of the game. I'm not really super interested in using my elemental monkey. I don't think I even picked the right stone. I think I picked a grass stone and I have a Pansear, but that's no matter because nothing on my team is going to evolve by evolutionary stone anyway. Anyway, as of this moment, I could run all the way ahead to the next city and fight the gym leader there. Maybe not within this video, but really soon. There's a couple, like, NPC trainers and story events that happen between now and the next gym, but not too many. And I'll be honest, I kind of want to do that, but I also kind of don't, because I would be going into the 4th gym of the game with a team that is marginally stronger than the 2nd gym of the game, and at that point, I'm going to be getting into, like, how can I, like, speedrun this game territory, which I don't really want to do, because I want to actually take the time to enjoy this game. So instead, I'm going to spend the next long while exploring Castelia City. I'm going to spend the next long while exploring Route 4 and the surrounding areas. So let me start running around Castelia City, and I'll be educated on how to give a thumbs up pose by a random roughneck on the edge of the pier over there. And we'll see if any NPCs have anything interesting to say. I somewhat doubt it. We'll see if any NPCs have any items to give me, which... Ah, yes. Keeping time by which meal is imminently due. You're a battling clerk. All your Pokemon are weak. But yeah, I'm gonna be seeing if any NPCs will give me items or anything like that. This is the Royal Unova. Do I feel like doing this? Apparently I can't do that yet. I've never been... Like, in concept, I feel like the Royal Unova should be an interesting thing, but it's just never really been something that I cared much about. It's basically a little battle challenge. I think you can do it on once a day after a certain point in the story, and like you get a reward if you manage to like fight all the trainers without wasting time or something in that vein. Anyway, I'm gonna start out by running around basically the fingers of Castelia City if we were to go with the hand metaphor. That I described it as. I think I did anyway, when I first got here. I'll be exploring the piers first, and seeing if any NPCs on the piers have anything for me. Should probably turn on the dowsing machine. And after that, I'll start going like down the avenues and into these buildings. And I know that there's at least a couple of buildings, such as this one right here, where you can basically fight a bunch of trainers. And get a lot of experience. And if I'd done that before taking on the Castelia City Gym, it probably would have been a lot easier. I just forgot to close my email, so if you heard a ding or some other kind of noise, that was in all likelihood from my email client and not from anything on your computer. Alright, you've come to Castelia City to have a dance lesson. That NPC is going to be important in a minute, but I don't think I'll be getting to that quite yet. There's a couple boats on some of these harbors, aside from the Royal Unova. Am I actually able to... Let me go back to the last one real quick. Am I actually able to take any of these boats yet? I don't know when that becomes like a thing I can do. Okay, no, this is a... that's just a piece of scenery. There's no... That black boat, what could it be? There's nothing for me there yet. There are event-related things that you can do with at least one of the boats in this city. On these piers. I don't know if I'll be like doing any save file editing to trick the game into thinking that I have a legitimate event or anything like that. I'm thinking about it. I've done that in a few previous Pokemon games. Yeah, I have to say that click when you hear a Pokeball catch the target really is satisfying. And honestly, like, there's a lot of things I like about Legends Arceus. But I feel like the fact that, and I kind of get why they did this, but the fact that a lot of your Pokeballs will just catch instantly. Can't go in this boat either, can I? without having to go through the 1, 2, 3 shakes thing, kind of cuts the tension of like the question of whether or not you'll be able to catch the thing. And I mean, given just the insane frequency at which you generally how do I greet passers-by? Unfortunately, there are not enough characters here for me to type in the like Dovizul greeting, so I think I'll just go with that. Sure. Yeah, if you had to sit through 3 shakes every time you caught a Pokemon in Legends Arceus, like the game would be like 50% longer. So I definitely get why they shorten that on easy catches, but I feel like a little bit of anticipation is just lost like that, but no matter. So I've been appointed a statistician. I just kind of walked in the door and continued rambling about whatever I was talking about before this, but you apparently gave me a job. I don't know if I'm getting paid for this job, but if you pass by people with the Seeger turned on and wireless communications turned on, which I have neither. The wireless is turned off on my 3DS, largely to save battery. And if you want to accept a request, you can do this. And if you were to go to like a convention or something, or a Pokemon event or something like that, you could collect some data on the other people who you pass by, such as what version they have, your starter Pokemon, how long you've been playing, the gender of the trainer. And I think there's a couple others that unlock later on. Yeah, let's accept this. Alright, when I finish that, can I accept like all of them at the same time? No, I can't. Alright, you're no fun. Can I accept any of the other types of surveys? No, I can't. Without quitting? Alright. Well, thanks. Alright, how do you thank passers-by? How... I cannot remember in the Skyrim Dragon language how the typical thank you goes.
Hey.
This is something I used to know, because I'm a dweeb for the Skyrim Dragon language, but it's just not... Yeah, alright. Let's not talk to you again. Now I'm gonna feel really dumb, and when I go and look it up after I finish this recording, it's gonna be like, how on earth did I possibly forget that? The questionnaire, like details about people, hobbies. What did I select? What is my job? That's a surprisingly complicated question, but I think I'm gonna go with self-employed for now. I guess I could also answer creator. Details about people. What was the first one that I accepted? I can't remember. Battlers or trades. I've always been a battler. I've never been one for completing them all. Really all of them. But I think I'll go with strange. Because I do like a lot of the weirder Pokemon, especially in competitive. Things that don't often get used. Gimmicky things like Shuckle. And what have you. Type. Where's Dragon? That's probably at the bottom of the list, right? What order was that in? Because that was certainly not alphabetical. It might have been... Dark was at the bottom of the list. Oh no, Steel wasn't at the bottom of the list, so it can't have been just like the Gen 1 types and then the Gen 2 types. I don't know. Ideas and values. I mean, the city is a useful place to live if you like things like not having to own a car, but I do like outdoorsiness. Both. This is one that I really could just pick a random answer to. Which one did I pick? I don't know. Family, friend, self. This is another one where like the correct answer is all 3. Cause prioritizing one over the other leads to problems, but alright, do I feel like doing another one? Not really. I think I'm gonna get out of here. There's a lot of Castilia City that I have to visit today. So instead, I think I'll be making my way over this way, and we will be entering the Battle Company. And you are a janitor. You're gonna be giving us a little overview of how this is gonna work. People who work in this building have Pokemon battles, not opinion battles. You appear to be strong, but if you go upstairs, please be extra careful. I like how instead of going straight in the elevator, they put an extra step in his movement path to have him go hit the button first. Wait, your Pokemon. All right. For some reason, my brain just automatically went to my girlfriend uses wake up slap on me. And I don't know how I came to that conclusion, but did a little bit of a double take there. Anyway, I think there's an NPC in, if not this game, one of the other Pokemon games who says something to that effect. But anyway, let's start battling people. So this is going to be an absolute gauntlet. I'm going to narrate the first battle of this area, and then I'm just going to speed straight through the next, probably, what, 8 or 10 battles in this battle company until we get to, like, the boss at the end. Just for the sake of time, because there are a lot of fights to be had in this this battle area. I don't know if I like this matchup. Actually, I don't know if I really like any of the possible matchups that I have to go up against the Timber. But I guess the mirror match is the least bad, because I don't have a type advantage here. And what's the volume on this game set to? Because I just heard the rock throw sound effect play really loud me in my left ear. I don't know if I've complained about it in this recording. I do not like stereo audio, and that's one of those weird hills that I will die on. I know that, like, stereo audio is a useful tool to have in your toolbox for sound design and everything in, like, 3D positioning, 3D space. Gives the player a little bit of extra feedback on, like, where things are happening in the game and all that, but it gives me a headache. I'm sorry. I know that people say that, like, if the stereo audio gives you a headache, that just means that whoever implemented it did it badly. No. Almost all positional sound that I hear through my headphones just makes me feel really weird, and I don't like it. And it's... Hey. At best, it makes me feel like there's something wrong with my headphones, that I'm only hearing sound out of one ear. At worst, it just makes me feel like there's actually something wrong with my ears, and it drives me insane. And I leave it on. Like, I don't mix the audio in my games to mono, just for the benefit of everyone else watching, and in my games to the benefit of other people playing, because I know that people like it, but it just... It drives me insane. I try to minimize it. When I'm, yeah, Zach is the lowest level member of my team, I guess I'll be going with you. I try to minimize how much of an influence has while still, like, making it nothing. Just so that I don't go insane when I'm doing sound design for one of my games or whatever, but... One of my least favorite assignments in school was for an audio design class, and I had to do something with positional sound, and that the assignment itself was kind of a let's just see how quickly I can get this one over with kind of assignment, but after that, when we turned it in, we all had to listen to each other's positional audio assignments, and this is gonna end badly for me if you attack me, isn't it? Because I'm gonna take damage from Leaf Seed. And boy howdy, my classmates did not know what they were doing. They just threw random pans on everything, and like the sound is playing out of the... You were going all in with the status effects when you could have killed me like 3 times over by this point. Like they were playing on like the big speakers in the front of the classroom coming off the projector and whatever, and I just wanted to die. And to kind of make matters worse for myself after that one, I kind of made the mistake of saying to my teacher, positional audio I don't like, it drives me crazy, and I think it might have come off a little bit as I'm looking for an excuse to not do this assignment, which, oops. But anyway, I just spent the last 4 minutes complaining. I'm gonna get on with battles. Scope lens, okay. So you actually do not fight me, but I will equip that scope lens to somebody because that sounds like it would be a decent item to have equipped to... Oh, who might benefit most from critical hits? I'm gonna give that to Zach for the time being, because Zach is gonna be switching in to take over the lead, I think, once line gets to level 25 or so. By the way, I also realized that the extra awkward bit about me doing that rant about positional sound and whatever a minute ago was my friend Line, who I named this Rug and Roll It after. Yeah, she's a sound designer, and we have argued about the merits and drawbacks of positional sound several times over the years. Quick balls. Timer balls. Nice bit of duality there. Most people in this building will fight you, but not everyone does, I suppose. If only I'd taken on the battle company before I attempted to take on the gym. Would have been so much easier with a couple more levels under my belt. Anyway, this is the big boss, the janitor.